Hi everyone, I am Halimau, an authorized Unreal Engine 5 instructor, and today we are going to discuss the latest innovations in Unreal Engine 5.5 preview presented at the last Unreal Fest 2024 in Seattle. Let's start with the most important innovations that will change the way we approach development. The first thing that catches the eye is the continued investment in 3D animation. At the forefront is the finalized motion matching plugin, which now works even more accurately and efficiently. Along with it comes a new tool, 3D Deformer, which allows you to change the proportions of skeletal meshes in Sequencer with just one click. This gives animations flexibility and dynamism, especially in projects with cartoon style and casual character changes. In addition, Unreal Engine 5.5 offers new ways to work with animation through layers. These layers allow real-time changes to be made without destroying the underlying animation, giving developers more control and flexibility. Users can now add motions, customize weights, and create animations right in Unreal Engine without having to use Control Rig for every edit. Another major update is the finalization of the skinning and skeleton creation editor for static mesh. This is a great achievement, as previously artists had to use external programs such as Maya or Blender to create rigging and skinning. In the new version, these processes are fully supported in Unreal Engine, making character customization and editing much easier. New features include visual feedback, more accurate handling of weights, mesh isolation, and support for multiplayer bone markup operations. Moving on to Mutable plugin, it is worth noting that it is a procedural character customization solution that makes working with skeletal meshes modification much easier. Mutable allows you to easily modify clothing, accessories, and character items without having to create multiple versions of the same character. The system automatically distributes elements such as hats or jackets, avoiding unwanted overlaps. In addition, Mutable significantly reduces rendering load, making it an indispensable tool for improving game performance. For the first time in Unreal Engine history, Nanite support for skeletal mesh has been added. This innovation allows not only to replace traditional levels of detail for optimization, but also to use Nanite for creative solutions with displacement maps. Developers can now greatly expand the use of characters in a scene and add more detail to the characters themselves, opening up new possibilities for creating highly detailed models without sacrificing performance. But it's not just the characters that are getting attention. Chaos physics are also being innovated, especially in regards to vehicles. Now you can easily assemble them from ready-made blocks, which significantly speeds up the development process. The physics debugging system has also been improved, making it more accessible and developer-friendly. You can also still use machine learning, thanks to the updated ML Deformer technology, making characters and their movements even more realistic. Now let's digress a bit and discuss MetaHuman Animator, one of the most powerful innovations of Unreal Engine 5.5. This system allows you to create high-quality, audio-based facial animations. Using audio files, you can animate your character's facial expressions, including upper facial gestures. The system supports a variety of languages and voices, and most importantly, it is completely self-contained and runs locally, which is ideal for batch processing without the need for third-party services. In comparison to NVIDIA Audio 2-Face, MetaHuman Animator offers a simpler and more integrated experience right in Unreal Engine. One of the most impressive new features is the introduction of MegaLights technology. This experimental feature dramatically improves lighting in Unreal Engine, allowing you to add hundreds of dynamic shadow light sources without significantly impacting performance. With MegaLights, you can flexibly customize real-time lighting by adding textured light zones, soft shadows, and volumetric effects, which is especially useful for modern projects that require highly detailed lighting. Another major improvement is Path Tracer. In the new version of Unreal Engine 5.5, Path Tracer is fully ready for production use. This means that developers can now render reference images using celestial atmospheres and clouds, making it much easier to create high-quality content. Unreal Engine has also introduced Spatiotemporal Denoiser, which provides temporal stability in rendering. It is especially important for projects with high density of details and complex animations. The developers have not forgotten about high-quality lighting animation. The new experimental Day Sequence plugin automatically creates a 24-hour cycle of day and night, providing developers with a convenient tool to customize lighting with control over the sun, moon, atmosphere, and clouds. This plugin supports multiplayer games and procedural sequences, making it much easier to work with dynamic scenes. Also in Unreal Engine 5.5, the 3D modeling tools have been improved. They now support features such as chamfers, sculpting, bridge, bevel, UV unwrapping, polygons, and stitching. All this makes Unreal Engine a serious competitor to 3D packages like Blender, Cinema 4D, or Maya. The next improvement concerns the font rendering system. Fonts can now be scaled without loss of quality, and high-quality effects such as outlines and shadows have been added. This is especially important for increasing the clarity of text in projects. Epic Games have also added the ability for users to specify external directories to store plugins, which will be displayed directly in the Unreal Engine plugin browser. This allows you to create a dynamic library of tools, update it from a central location, and use it across all of your projects. Another innovation is support for creating spline meshes in PCG, procedural content generation. Now it is easier for developers to work with acts related to spline meshes, which makes the creation process faster and more convenient. Now let's move on to important improvements for mobile platforms. Unreal Engine 5.5 significantly expands mobile rendering capabilities. For example, forward mode now supports such features as capsule shadows, rectangular light sources, and screen space reflections. These innovations allow mobile games like Fortnite to achieve graphics and performance levels comparable to PC versions. Fortnite recently returned to iOS in the European Union, and because of this, it is now possible to select the desired device from the available devices right in the editor and test your product directly for the desired platform right on the PC without pre-building as previously had to be done. This opens up huge opportunities for developers creating content on mobile platforms. Orthographic rendering, often used in architecture, engineering, and sometimes as a stylistic element in gameplay, displays all objects at the same scale, keeping lines parallel and sizes consistent. This makes it easier to estimate the relative sizes of objects. In the Unreal Engine 5.5 release, orthographic rendering has reached the visual level of perspective rendering, supporting most features for both raster rendering and path tracer, making it more versatile and suitable for a wide range of tasks. Also worth mentioning is an important innovation for Fortnite: support for first-person view. This innovation is being tested in UEFN, and now content creators can develop projects with a full first-person view right inside Fortnite. This expands the horizons of possibilities for creators to create even more immersive worlds and gameplay scenarios. So Epic Games has not only incorporated this technology into their product, but also opened up access to it in Unreal Engine 5.5 by adding support for first-person rendering for the first time. This innovation prevents the player's hands and weapons from clipping when interacting with objects in the world, and allows you to set a separate field of view, FOV, for first-person assets, different from the world's overall field of view. Previously, you had to go for creative tricks using world offset in materials, which was not a quality solution. As part of Fortnite's development, Epic Games also collaborated with the TMNT Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, adding a variety of assets to create unique game worlds powered by Unreal Engine 5. These assets will help developers create quality projects using the iconic characters. The updated local fog volumes make it easy to create local variations of fog in scenes. Unlike volumetric fog, they are compatible with all platforms and scalability levels, making them ideal for both low-end and high-end devices. This ensures consistent visual effects quality along with other fog and lighting systems. In Unreal Engine 5.5, local fog volumes are ready for production use, offering an efficient and simplified way to create fog effects in projects. Let's not forget about the local exposure system either. This technology allows for more precise exposure control in scenes with high dynamic range lighting, which is especially important for projects with dynamic day-night shifts. In version 5.5, the system now supports transparency and volumetric effects, which significantly improves the realism of lighting in scenes. Also announced teaser trailer of the animated series Secret Level, based on popular video games and their universes. All 15 episodes are created on Unreal Engine 5 under the direction of the authors of the famous series Love, Death, and Robots. Each episode features a different game, including God of War, Sifu, Spelunky, The Outer Worlds, Unreal Tournament, Concord, Ghost of Tsushima, Crossfire, and more. It will premiere on Amazon Prime Video on December 10th, confirming Unreal Engine 5's leadership in the computer graphics industry. Unreal Engine was also used to project real-time virtual backgrounds when filming the Fallout series. All graphics were rendered in the engine, as Disney and other studios have done for major projects. This approach allows complex virtual environments to be created directly on set, making it easier to integrate CG into real scenes. Mastery of Unreal Engine is essential to the development and careers of professionals ranging from game-level designers and 3D modelers to 3D animators and special effects artists. This powerful tool opens up. Mastery of Unreal Engine is essential to the development and careers of professionals ranging from game-level designers and 3D modelers to 3D animators and special effects artists. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and comment. What do you think about the new features and updates in Unreal Engine 5.5? Be sure to subscribe to our Instagram to stay up to date with the latest news in the world of computer graphics, gaming industry, and Unreal Engine community. Thank you all for your attention. I was with you, certified Unreal Engine 5 instructor from Epic Games, Ivan Halimau. See you soon.